welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys are doing great. I'm doing great. I'm doing phenomenal. I'm on cloud 9. I'm on cloud 9, and y'all are welcome to join me. I'm kidding, guys. Anyway, so as you guys can see by the title below, I decided to cook today because I'm home alone, and they didn't leave me no money to buy takeaways. Parents, ne? Parents. But anyway, today I decided to make an andile special. I don't even have a name for it. I think it's just what, mince and pasta. But I'm gonna call it an andile special because I'm special like that. I'm special like that. Period. I'm kidding, guys. Yeah, so I decided to make mince and pasta and cheese and everything nice, everything bright. So yeah, guys, let's cook. These are all the ingredients that I'm going to use. I'll be using this macaroni. I'll be using cheese, obviously, bacon and mince. But these are the spices I'm going to be using. So obviously have your tomato and onion ready, crushed garlic whilst you boiling the mince and these spices. I'm going to use sticky chops because I couldn't find the other spice that I use, and sweet basil because I've run out of time, and peri peri obviously for that effect. I don't know. And this is crushed chilies because at Spa they didn't have raw chilies, and this is rough salt, of course, and oil. So yeah, guys, this is all I'll be using. You guys into an angle where you guys could see me properly, but then the lights coming out of this door really wasn't going to work. You guys weren't going to be able to see what I'm doing. Actually should bring a container for these onions because I've actually rough cut these onions. This is not cutting finely, but because it's my food. It's my food. Ngizwe nje abantu bafika la endlini bazothi yeyini lusiphekele shu. My good. My good. My eyes. I already have failing eyes. I usually skip this process wherever I am, like if I'm ever with family or everything. I really skip the onion process because my eyes just don't allow me to. They really just don't. But anyway, guys, I've had a great week. You know, considering the fact that I've been through such tribulations, I've actually had a really great week. This is a lot of onion. This is really a lot of onion. Anyway, you know, let me do this because I didn't boil off the skin. This knife is actually not that sharp when it comes to tomato skin. You know, actually, guys, what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk about how Amadoda deserve nothing, eh? Like, really, 90% of them really just deserve nothing. I don't even know why we have to depend on them in order to, you know, continue with the human race. I mean, I was just going through my Twitter the other day, and Naledi M Official actually posted something about how her husband is going to be so lucky to talk about her success. You know, by August she'll be a YouTube plaque holder, a master degree student, you know, great things about herself, you know. And men were just commenting about how that is not necessary in a marriage or whatever. And like they were being so bitter about it, and I was so lost because do you not want to show up to your friends? Do you want me to be the Makoti who cuts salads at the funeral? No. Like, you know, I feel as if a woman's success is so It's such a great thing because as much as people say this is a man's world, oh shit. As much as people say this is a man's world and men can do whatever they want and whatever, it's great to see a woman fight beyond that, all of those. What I'm saying is, it's great to see a woman fight beyond all of those misconceptions about how this is a man's world and that men are the only ones that are successful in their things. I mean, it's really hard for women. As I was saying, I'm saying that it's really hard for. You guys might not see my face a lot because I'm trying to actually show what I'm cooking more than my face. It's really already hard for men to accept that women are actually doing great without them. Like, not having to depend on a man for things, doing your own things, getting your own money. And men are just angry at that notion that they cannot control women anymore. As much as we have GBV in this country, they just feel as if when they have. So I'm not really going to show my face much. So what I did is, now I put oil to fry the onions. Like I said, it was a lot of onions. And where's the plate holder? It was a lot of onions already. So talking about, going back to Naledi M's tweets, it was just so absurd to see how men are so jealous about a woman's success. Well, not her, or not only her, but how they talk about that's not important in a marriage. Can you cook? Can you clean? Why is it a woman's job to cook and clean? Why don't you teach? It's a fundamental thing for a human being to know that you're supposed to cook and clean. I don't understand why has it become a woman's job only to know how to cook and clean. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to let the onions, like, burn a little. Just fry them, actually. Burn a little. I'm gonna let the onions fry, and then let me boil the pasta. I'm not going to boil it to perfection because it's still going to cook in the oven, but I don't know why we got such a complicated. But anyway, yes, let me boil the pasta and I will be back. No, actually, I will boil the pasta when, like, the mince is halfway. That's when I'll boil the pasta. But yeah, what I was talking about is, I don't understand why men still think that we want to depend on them as women. And I know I could be young to talk about such things, but I feel as if I don't want my friends to grow depending on Indota. I don't want my friends to base their lives on Indota. There's so many things a man can do to you that can bring you down, and it can be a regret that you won't be able to change, and it could be a regret that will stay with you for the rest of your life. Imagine stopping, like, I've heard some girl who was in my grade but was in another school. She said her boyfriend was like 28. He didn't want her to go to university. And I'm like, once, like, where do men wake up in the morning don't go to university? I mean, what are you going to do for me, Papa? Because I must call you my dad now because you want me to depend on you? No. So I don't like the notion of women depending on men. Yes, there's some women who depend on men because they're your husband, and we can't change that. That's your husband. But, like, in terms of a boyfriend, why are you depending on your boyfriend? Like, for what? There's 7 billion people in this world, and you're gonna depend on that boy that you met by the spaza? No. And in a sense, when you depend on a man, I feel as if a man now sometimes decreases the respect that he has for you, and now thinks that he has the upper hand to do whatever he wants to do to you. And that's where most GBV cases come from, or the root of most GBV cases, because Indoda starts believing that Vele auna luto without me, and if I can control your finances, where you going, who you with, I can control every aspect of you in terms of mental abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse. And we, especially believing in that believes the boys, eh, oh, you know, somebody has to intervene in South African men, eh? The gents that believe in the boys, the gents that believe that they have to ask their boys for tips if this hand is the one, no. The boys won't take you anywhere. The boys will find their hands, get married, and you'll be single because you threw away the girl that wanted you because you believed in the boys. Anke. That's what happens. But yeah, I can't stand boys who believe in the boys. The boys will always fuck up your life. They will always fuck up your life. Fuck up your life, fuck up your relationship. They just not it. They just not where it. It's just not it, man. So yeah, I was appalled to see those comments under Naledi M's official's tweet, because why are men so touched about a woman's success? Why are you so touched? Like, if she's going to be a master's student, a YouTube plaque holder, I mean, she gotta shine. Her husband's gotta be, when he walks into the company, be like, nah, my wife's at home. What's she doing? Oh no, she's sending. I mean, yeah, my wife's at home. She works via home. Cause she said she's also an entrepreneur. That's great. That's something I need my husband to shine about when he's at the company. When he's at work, he got to be shining about me. He got to be praising my name, because I am the girl that I think I am. And Naledi is the girl that she thinks she is. A woman with success on her name is the girl that she thinks she is. I don't understand why men still we have to depend on them. This is a man's world. We're about to change that. Cha. Anyway, guys, let me cook. I'll get back to you guys now. And I'm back. The onions are still frying. Anyway, another thing I wanted to talk about. Stop stopping your life because of a relationship, because of a boyfriend. Guys, there's so many opportunities that come your way, but you don't take them because your boyfriend said no. Mama, no. Has he sent a letter to your parents saying that no? So then you find hands stopping their lives for a 1-year boyfriend or a 6-month boyfriend. Those are soul. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't. And if he really wants to see you succeed in, like, the opportunities that come your way that obviously would cause distance between you guys, let's say the opportunity equal Free State and you guys are based in Eastern Cape, if he really believes in you as his girlfriend and a partner, significant other, he would let you go, do whatever you have to do. If your relationship is strong, obviously there has to be the ups and downs, but don't let your down be because he didn't allow you to go. It's your boyfriend, not your husband, not your fiance. Fuck that nigga and his other friends. So yeah. So the onions are nice and brown the way I like them. I actually love onions, fried onions. So now I'm going to put in the mince. Okay, so now the mince is cooking, of course. I just wanted to, that's in. There we go. Sure. This mince. So put in your tomatoes, guys. I know some people, I prefer mine to cook with the tomatoes. I'm not making a chutney, because it's still going to simmer with the macaroni and the cheese and everything. So I think it's just gonna be a little too much if I like make a chutney. So I'm just adding tomatoes for now. I forgot salt. Just like, I don't know how much salt you guys would put, but that's as much as I would put. The ginger and garlic. Please don't be like me. Please use a spoon. Don't be like me. I don't even like ginger and garlic. Yeah, and sweet basil. Let me do this because it will be steamed if I don't do it like that. And then the other spices I'll put them in later. Let that simmer for 10 minutes and I'll be back. Not me completely forgetting about the pasta. Anyway. It's doing grits. It's doing grits. That's why I'm eating some of the Anyway, I'm going to now put my peri peri sauce. Man, would you look at that? Would you look at that, guys? I don't want to make my mince sit whilst I'm still going to boil the pasta, but I think the mince is almost done. Okay, I think my mince is really almost done. See, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I think what we'll do now is just your way. Okay, so the pasta is cooking. I took out the mince. Now I'm going to fry the bacon. Is this shoulder cut? Okay. I don't have scissors. Let me use a knife. Literally, you can use any type of bacon that you have. There's no specific bacon to use. I mean, since it's Andila's recipe, you guys can use any bacon. Okay, so now we're gonna grate the cheese. I'm going to cut maybe this much. Yeah, I think so, because I like it chocolate. toast. I'm joking, I like it very cheesy. Okay, so let's grate the cheese. I feel as if this knife is more sharper than the one I was using to try and open the bacon. And really, where is scissors? I like it to be guys. I like it to be. I don't tips. I don't tips. Yeah, so I'll use these amounts. It's perfect. Okay. And then mommy will fix that. So obviously so here's our pasta. There's our mince, there's our bacon, and there's our cheese. Obviously, I'm still gonna put salt and pepper, but I'll do that whilst I'm layering up. So let's layer up this baby. Oh shit, I have to put my oven on. Okay, let's layer up. Let's put in our layers. So I'm saying men should just let go of this whole misconception that they still, dominating all aspects of this world. I mean, come on, guys. How can you not want to brag about your own women's success? Why are men so against women's success? Why are you guys against women winning? And we will win, okay? Men have to understand that we will win. we will win. I mean, we will win in a lot of ways, man. A lot of ways. And there's nothing they can do about that. I mean, their time is up. They haven't made much difference. Most of them. I'm not saying all of them, but most of them. I should have used the smaller casserole dish. But it's okay. It's fine. We will put mozzarella cheese also. Or I can just grate more cheese. So, where's my salt and pepper? One thing about me, I had to have cheese and salt and pepper. So yeah, man. And another thing I'm so bothered about is how there's also still women who also believe that, no, your man is supposed to be above you. You know, we have to get out of tradition, guys. Traditional, it's really holding us back in a lot of things. A woman shouldn't do that, a man should do this, a woman shouldn't do that. No, guys, come on. It's the 20 whatever century, 25th, 21st, 29th. Oksala, that mentality's got to go, man. It's really got to go. There's a lot of things that women can do that men can do also. And it's about time people start respecting women for being able to do such a difficult task. It's about, we have single mothers. They're doing an exceptional job. We have single dads. They're also doing an exceptional job. But I'm talking in the terms of how women say you cannot depend. How some men say you cannot depend. You cannot live without a man. I mean, single mothers are dominating the era. I mean, are they not? I really feel as if they are. I really should have used a smaller casserole dish. I'm not happy at all with this, but it's fine. I think I'm going to do the last layer now. Anyway, it's still gonna melt all in. I just wanted so much of salt. Yes, so much of salt because I like the salt. Okay, so this is my This is my last layer, and we're just going to make it look pretty. We're just going to make it look pretty. Okay, I didn't spread it much since the mince is finished, but there's obviously more at the base. Don't care. I'm just going to put tomatoes at the top because ngiyazi nginabogimba in my family, so even though they're eating probably wherever they are, they're still gonna come back and eat my food because I am Gordon Ramsay. I'm just putting tomatoes to make it look pretty, because what's food without presentation? What is food without presentation? Oh, I didn't put pepper on my cheese. Okay, so now I am going to now cut the bacon and sprinkle it. Must I use the scissors? I'm going to now cut the bacon and sprinkle it. I think I should use the scissors. Oh, why am I cutting it like that? Alright, so there it is. I'm actually gonna grate more cheese on top because I like cheese like that. But there it is. I'm about to pop it in the oven for like about 15 minutes and we will be done. And this is how it looks like. I'm obsessed. Let me cut a slice for you guys. Oh, good lord. Would you look at that? Oh yes, that is what I like. Okay, it's not standing straight, but I don't give a damn because this is about to go munch in my tummy. Okay guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching that video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed it because I'm eating. You guys can make it for your boyfriends there by your fat and sit places. Anyway, please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Please don't forget to tell your friends, to tell their friends, to tell all of their friends too. Come to this channel guys. Bye bye.